Welcome to our conversation on invisible illnesses. Today, we're shining a light on chronic fatigue syndrome. Let's start with understanding what fatigue is. Fatigue is a feeling of constant tiredness, exhaustion, and loss of or lack of energy. According to Cleveland.org, fatigue is extreme tiredness, the kind that makes it difficult for one to get up in the morning and make it through the day. Fatigue can affect anyone, and most adults experience it at some time in their life. This can be resolved by getting proper rest and incorporating some lifestyle changes. But if this extreme tiredness persists for a certain amount of time, then it leads to our topic today, which is chronic fatigue syndrome, also known as myelic encephalomyelitis, a chronic, complex, and debilitating illness characterized by persistent fatigue that is not relieved by rest. Symptoms of chronic fatigue syndrome are persistent fatigue, lasting up to 6 months, muscle pain and weaknesses, joint pain and swelling, brain fog and cognitive impairment, sleep disturbances such as sleep apnea and insomnia, which is difficulty in falling asleep or staying asleep. Not getting enough sleep could lead to hormonal imbalances, such as accumulation of excess cortisol in the body, which can also counteract the effects of insulin, causing insulin resistance. Other symptoms include sensitivity to sound, light, and temperature changes, orthostatic intolerances like dizziness and lightheadedness, digestive issues such as irritable bowel syndrome and nausea, emotional difficulties such as anxiety and depression. Since there are no visible signs, those affected with CFS face challenges such as social isolation and loneliness, loss of identity and purpose, financial struggles and reduced income, stigma and misunderstanding from family, friends, and healthcare providers, difficulty in accessing healthcare and disability benefits, limited treatment options, and lack of effective treatments. There is no cure for chronic fatigue syndrome, but there are ways to manage the symptoms. This often involves a personalized approach, including pacing, which means balancing activities with rest and ensuring not to overexert. Some patients find relief through physical therapy, diet changes, and cognitive behavioral therapy. Support groups and online communities can also offer understanding and solidarity, as those living with CFS share their stories and coping strategies. While treatments can help, it is important to note that what works for one person may not work for another. Awareness and understanding are crucial for those living with chronic fatigue syndrome. It is not just about believing the pain is real, it is about providing empathy, compassion, and support. By spreading awareness and challenging the misconceptions, we can help create a more supportive world for those with CFS. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that brings light to invisible illnesses. Remember, every bit of awareness makes a difference.